What's going on, guys? We're going to get started right up on this video. We're going to talk about what is going on with Cleanspark, their postponed earnings, my thoughts on why that might be. This is just connecting dots. Could be any reason, but this is what I think it could be. And we'll also look at a couple Bitcoin things. But anyways, so remember that Cleanspark acquired Griid recently. Well, we had a shareholder investigation that was announced the same day as Cleanspark's earnings. Halper Sada LLC investigates GRDI, BALY, WSBC on behalf of shareholders. Griid's sale to Cleanspark in an all-stock transaction. Maybe because it has to do with Cleanspark, Cleanspark decided they should delay their call. That's my speculation. But here's something interesting. We might have received their numbers on accident. Going over to TradingView, you'll see that Cleanspark did post their earning results. Might be accidental, but it was posted as of Thursday, 8 of August. They did miss their revenue. If these numbers are legit, if these numbers aren't false or wrong or whatever, it looks like they missed their revenue. The silver lining is this is over 100% revenue growth year over year. Not very many miners are achieving that. Also, their EPS, they beat that target by 60%, still a loss. Just like most are reporting, there was one miner expecting a profit, which was Cores, although they missed dramatically. There is one more miner expecting a potential profit, that's Iron. I'm not sure if it's going to reach it, but looking at Cleanspark on their forward guidance, also, you will see that next quarter they're expecting a loss as well. This can change quickly with Bitcoin a little higher in price, so keep that in mind. This is honestly not that big of a loss already, it looks like. And looking at revenue, this is going to be an expected record quarter for revenue, 114 million. Their best quarter so far was last earnings before the one that was just posted. That was a $111 million quarter, so very good likelihood we're going to see a record quarter for revenue for Cleanspark, which is fantastic. Back to record quarters after record quarters, which we have been seeing consistently this cycle, which I can't say about every other Bitcoin miner. As for Cleanspark's chart, we do have a gap to fill on the upside up towards 1333. As I said previously, we did get through the gap fill of the 10 to 12. To my surprise. And while it is negative, we are under both the 50 and the 200 MA, and the 50 MA is now curling downwards, which we haven't seen too much of this cycle. The positive is the 200 MA is still pointing up, and they are in the correct order with the 50 above the 200. And like I said in the previous video, guys, when Cleanspark gets to these oversold levels on the RSI, we have typically every time in this bull cycle rebounded, and rather quickly too. One thing that's a negative is on the hourly, we do have price dropping, lower highs, but we have higher highs on the RSI. This is a bearish RSI divergence, and it could mean we're coming down to retest some previous levels. Watch how we do at the psychological 10. We did wick down to 950. If you want to play something like Cleanspark on a swing trade, set a stop loss right under 950. For me, Cleanspark is a long-term stock. If it falls more, I will buy. But if you want to look at Cleanspark short-term, consider setting a stop loss down under these supports. If these are their real numbers, I am happy with the forward guidance. Sucks they're not expecting profitability next quarter, but neither are any other miners that I've noticed so far at least. So nothing alarming in terms of earnings, at least that I see. Of course, the call will be important to listen to. What details can we get out of it? Is their ATM complete? What's going on with Griid and the shareholder investigation there? Is that the reason the earnings was postponed? I do think so, but I could be wrong. Now, I also want to show you this article, and it just makes me laugh that people are this dumb. Sorry. Opinion piece. When markets get scary, crypto proves its worthlessness. Really? On Monday, Bitcoin did the opposite of what it's supposed to do. Oh no, on one day it did something that you didn't expect? Uh-oh. From practically the time Bitcoin launched in early 2009, I've been wondering what the heck it is good for. Well, you've been doing the wrong thing wondering what it's good for rather than buying and making a ton of money. In the beginning, there were two basic theories. One, that crypto's a refuge from the government, and two, it's an alternative to the corruption, the instability, and the self-dealing in a financial system that has just finished wrecking itself and everyone else along with it, referring to 2008. This person believes that neither of these theories has panned out. And with Monday's market meltdown, cryptos have done the opposite of what they're supposed to do. Now, they do agree that crypto could be useful in a place like Venezuela, but they also say it's not a good substitute for a place with a well-run central bank. We have over 35 trillion in national debt, and it's growing by the second. Like Michael Saylor has said, the volatility isn't a bug, it's a feature. The volatility is also a problem for the people who viewed crypto as a haven from government depreciation. If you can handle the volatility, there is no better asset than Bitcoin. If you can handle the fluctuations, the swings that scare people out, and you want to take advantage and buy the fear, buy when we pull back 30%, you will do very well in crypto. I guarantee that. I think the problem with this person is they do not understand the cycle. And let's end it with their final thoughts. Beyond this, it seems like less of a digital gold than a digital slot machine. I can't shake the feeling that most people use it not because it's a good substitute for anything they need, but because it's fun to watch the reel spin without knowing whether they'll pay off. You're kidding, right? In other words, Bitcoin is not good for much of anything except giving people who have money to burn a novel way to set it on fire. Ooh, imagine these comments. That'll be fun later. Let me know what you guys think. Has crypto helped your life at all or ruined your life? For me, it has definitely helped my life. If it wasn't for crypto and understanding how the 4-year cycle works, understanding that you buy the fear, you buy during the bear market, and you enjoy the bull run, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be in the house that I'm in today. Let me know if crypto, the Bitcoin miners, etc. has positively impacted your life. Is it something that you see as an investment that's going to grow over the long term? Are you comfortable investing in crypto? Or are you just in it because it's fun to watch the reel spin and it's really not good for anything except for letting your money burn on fire? Now let's end this with a possibly overly bullish prediction. Let's get both extremes today. A very, very high $20 trillion Bitcoin market cap. They don't say that. But $20 trillion Bitcoin market cap predicted as a stampede suddenly sends the price soaring. Arthur Hayes has predicted the Bitcoin price could soar to $1 million, and that's something that would give Bitcoin a market cap of roughly $20 trillion. Hayes believes that the world is entering a period where the global monetary architecture is completely changing. And the main thing he cites is money printing. He cites these issues with the carry trade with Japan that recently happened. And that basically if something goes wrong there, Janet Yellen would be forced to intervene in a future financial crisis and fix it with printed money. Like any politician, regardless of affiliation or economic beliefs, we know that on a potential Harris presidency, she's going to use the monetary tools available to avert a potential financial crisis. And of course, that means the money printer will go brr in some way, shape, or form. Harris will not want Yellen to wait. She'll want Yellen to act forcefully and immediately. Looking at Bitcoin, I do see a smaller trend within a larger trend. I showed you guys this kind of a long, everyone has seen this one, but this long kind of a descending broadening pattern, you could call it. Also within this trend, we do have a current trend and ascending channel. And I wanted to go over to the hourly. We did have a bullish divergence. Price was level, but the RSI was starting to rise. And we did start reacting to that. We were following a nice little uptrend. Keep an eye on this ascending resistance and the ascending support. If we break either, we might have a new direction in place. Keep an eye on the moving averages. It looks like we are inches away from a death cross. It might already be inevitable because it is a lagging indicator. But we'll see. With this recent pop, maybe somehow it's avoided. I think we are going to get the death cross. That might cause a little short-term fear. And it will be likely a final buying opportunity. Final. Not many more buying opportunities left. We're getting towards the end of 2024. I'm not buying any Bitcoin miners in 2025 unless it's for a quick swing trade. But you take advantage of Bitcoin when you can, when it's low, when it's down. We aren't going to get many opportunities like that. Remember how quickly the market can change from greed to fear. Remember that usually when the bulls are loudest, you got to be a little hesitant and careful. Usually when the bears are loudest, you want to be aware that we might bounce soon. In the end, Bitcoin is going to do what it has done every cycle. It is going to continue to appreciate in price, and cycle to cycle we will get to higher prices that we have never seen before, and we will bottom out at much higher levels in subsequent crypto winters as well. If you think you're going to see a $15,000 Bitcoin, $20,000 Bitcoin, don't hold your breath. But thanks as always for watching, guys. Let me know what you think about Cleanspark, their earnings. Why do you think it was postponed? Are they doing something nefarious in the background? Thanks as always for watching, guys. Let me know what Bitcoin miners you are buying right now. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the next one.